Good morning, everybody. I'm excited to share a video with you today. This is something a little different than just training on the website. Today I'm actually going to teach you how to add text boxes into your scrapbook pages. So for example, I've pulled up this layout. This one is done in Studio J, but just pretend that I haven't done this in Studio J, and I'm creating this as a traditional layout. So I've added in the picture and all my cute stuff, and I need to go ahead and add in some journaling, since I'm going to have to print that on a separate piece of paper and then just glue my piece of paper, adhere it right here. Sometimes that's tricky because people don't know how to do that because it's such a specific size. I need to have this small little box right here and get it to fit. And same with over here. I know that I need to add some journaling here, but I'm not sure how to do that and get it to the right size or change the background color or all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm going to show you how to do today. And for all traditional scrapbookers, if you want to add some text boxes and journaling in your scrapbooks without handwriting, because not everyone loves their handwriting, know that this is a really easy thing to do. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to use Microsoft Word. This is something that pretty much everybody's got on their computer. Now I'm using a Mac, and my version might be a little bit different version of your MS Word, so don't worry about that, but go play with it and figure this out on your own computer. So what you're going to do is you're just going to start up, open up a new document. We're going to go up to the top and click on Insert, and then we're going to click on Text Box. And then from looking at this layout that we were just looking at, you could see that I needed kind of a tall, skinny box. So right now we're just going to kind of eyeball it. Don't worry about the size, but we need one like this. You saw in the other layout that I had one that needed to be a little bit more like that. So I would start there. But let's just say we're going to do the one that you can see on the left of the screen here, which is kind of that long, skinny journaling box. We're going to eyeball it. Once you've done that, go ahead and place your mouse on any of the four corners. You're going to see it has four arrows pointing out of it, and regardless of where you put it on any of these corners, it's going to show that. That's what you want. So once you've done that, you're going to right click. On mine, I kind of do a double tap, but whatever your mouse does, you're going to just right click on that and then click on Format Text Box. And this is going to allow us to change the size. So if I've already been making my layout, you would just pull out a ruler and measure out how big this piece right here needs to be. Like it is 2 inches by 8 inches, or maybe it's 1.5 inches by 7. Pull out a ruler and just measure how big that free space is that you need to fill, and we'll go ahead and make a text box that is that size. So let me see if I can move this over. Here we go. So we can go click here on size, and this pulls up what the size is right now, but let's say we know it needs to be like a 1 by 6. So we're going to type in a 1 here and a 6 here. And then once we do that and click OK, it will change this to the perfect size that I need, so that when I print this, it's going to print it out at 1 by 6. Now the cool thing about this is that once you've done that, you can just start typing and filling in your journaling. And let's just say I have a lot of journaling and I get all the way down to the bottom and it's not fitting. That's okay. You just change the size of the journaling or the font. So let's just do a test here. We'll put something really basic like, we had such a great time at Derek's concert. So proud of this young man. Okay. You can see, obviously, I might want to put more than that on there, but let's just say you don't have that much journaling, but you've got all this space that you kind of want to fill. All you'd have to do is highlight this and then start making your font bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it goes down and it fills what it is that you want it to. And then of course you can move it to the center or align it on the right or whatever it is that you want to do. So now when we click on this, you're going to see that we've got this journaling the size we want it. There isn't a line around it or anything. So when you print this out, you'll be able to just go ahead and cut it out to the size that you need. If you want to make it easier and you do want to see like a line around this, we're just going to go ahead and right click on this, pull up that Format Text Box again, and you're going to see under Colors and Lines, let me move this on my screen, That right now for line, it says there's no line. But if I want to have like a black line around it, I can click on black line. I can change the style if I want it to be a dashed line. There's all kinds of things you can do to make it thick or thin or dotted or whatever. If I click on OK, now you can see that we've got a line around this. And sometimes that helps your journaling look a little bit more finished. If you want to print this in a color so that maybe the inside of this is red, or yellow or black or whatever color that you're working with, and then maybe change the font to white or something, you can do that also. So we're going to go back in here to Format Text Box. And then on Colors and Lines, we're going to look at the fill. Right now the fill color, there's no fill. It's just going to be printed on white cardstock if I print it on white or whatever. If I want to change this to a color, let's say I want it in this color of gold. We would just change that and click on OK, and all of a sudden we have the background in a color. And then if I want to change my font from just the standard black, I can do the same with my font. Oh, I'm not going to do that on the screen though. You can just do that in your regular Word. So we would just highlight all that and then go click on our font color. And let's say we want our font color to be white so that it stands out a little bit against that yellow. See how the look of that changes? There's so much fun stuff that you can do here. So if you haven't ever done this before, this is something every scrapbooker needs to know. Pass this along to your customers. I've been doing this for years and didn't realize my customers and everybody didn't know how to do this. So we might have team members that don't know how to do this. Make sure this is a tip that you pass along, and go try this out today so that you can add some really fun journaling from your computer to your scrapbook pages. Keep in mind that if you're using paper, you want to use our paper or some paper that is acid-free, lignin-free. The majority of paper and cardstock that you buy at the store is acid-free, so it's okay to use. And most of the inks in our printers are as well, so you don't have to worry too much about that. So go play with that, and I hope you guys have a great day. Watch for our video tomorrow. Thanks.